With more listings, lower prices, and less competition, some economists say this week could be the sweet spot of 2025 for anyone hoping to buy a home. 9 News real estate expert Lane Lyon has been following the data and joins us this morning to explain. Lane is a managing broker and realtor at Coldwell Banker. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on. This is prime time right now.
It's interesting. So what is it about this week in particular?
Well, the experts have really been taking a look at all the data, and particularly when it comes to the best time to buy and sell. And what they're realizing is that right now, October 12th through the 18th, is setting up some of the best conditions if you are looking to buy a home. So the experts over at Realtor.com have kind of put together some of this data, looking at markets across the country, including Denver. And so this is what they found, that right now you're going to find more choices out there. We have, in fact, in the Denver area, about 30% more active listings. So there's some more options out there. And because our prices have softened just a little bit, word on the street is you'll save about $15,000 on the average sales price right now if you buy this week.
Interesting.
Okay, and there's less buyer competition as well, because as we know, a lot of buyers are hanging out on the fences. Some have already made decisions. So you have this rare window of opportunity where you have choices and leverage.
Okay, this has to be good news for home sellers who have been patiently waiting on the market.
Oh yeah, and I've got a couple listings as well, and they were like, please, please bring us a buyer. So they're hoping that this week might bring some good news. And it really is something encouraging for sellers, particularly those that are more motivated. Some are fatigued. They've been on the market for a while. They want to be under contract by the holidays.
Yeah.
You come knocking, they're gonna say, okay, let's make a deal because we're ready to be off the market. So you're gonna find some sellers that just really are in that space. Mortgages have taken a little bit of a dip over recent weeks, so we know that that will encourage some buyers who just feel that momentum, knowing that there could be more interest rate cuts. They could refinance later. So it really is, again, creating this prime time that many sellers are hoping will bring folks to their door.
All right, let's stay with the sellers. In some cases, you say holding firm on the price is the right way to go.
Well, yeah, this is one of a couple of patterns that I'm seeing in our market right now, Corey, where a lot of sellers will say, should we keep on lowering and lowering and lowering our price? And in fact, a lot of homes out there are priced correctly. And what a lot of sellers may not realize is that a lot of buyers ask me, when was the last time this house had a price drop? Because we're planning on coming in a little lower. Yeah. We're planning on asking for some closing costs. And the mindset is if they've just lowered, they might not negotiate with us. So in some cases, I think it's a good idea just to hang on and leave that negotiation room for when the buyers come to the door.
All right, and then real quick, you say it is not uncommon to see more than one offer even after some time on the market.
Well, right, because you have to remember what happens oftentimes, and this is the other pattern that I'm seeing, is that there will be interested buyers who will wait. So their agents will call the listing agent and say, if you get an offer, let us know. So then your client writes an offer, and then all of a sudden, where did this other offer come from? Well, they've been hanging out looking at it for a while.
Yeah.
And so you've got to be smart and write good offers when the time does come.
Waiting to see if it comes down. You know,
yeah, sure. There's a lot of people hanging out, and then all of a sudden, where did these multiple offers come from?
Oh man, this housing market has been such a wild roller coaster
we're here
over the
to
last
help.
couple of years. Yes, you are. Lane, as always, thanks for coming in.
Got it.
Appreciate it.